Hi, this is Bruce Buffer, and you're listening to the Brats and Beard Podcast.
Welcome back to another episode of the Brats and Beers podcast. We've got a seriously badass guest with us today, and honestly, we're just hoping to make it out without getting tapped out during this process. She's a professional UFC fighter, rocking an impressive 11-3 record, 6-3 in the UFC. She's 5'1", Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt. Could absolutely kick our ass at any moment. Tailgaters, put your beers down for a second, make some noise, and help us welcome Tabatha, Baby Shark, Ricci to the show. Woo! Thank you so much for hopping on. Thank you. If you don't mind, can we start with the Baby Shark nickname? How did that kind of come about?
Yeah. So in my jiu-jitsu gym at Paragon, we have a coach named James, and all the time I shop for training, he's like, Baby Shark's in the house. I was the only girl, the smallest one, being training all the guys, going hard, so he called me Baby Shark.
Baby Shark, that's awesome. I mean, I love that nickname. One of our listeners, shout out to Matt, he actually sent a funny picture. He was Googling sharks in Brazil, sharks that you can find in Brazil, and he photoshopped like your picture over one of them.
Really?
It was kind of funny, but no, that's awesome. Yeah, you are 5'1", I believe, but
yeah, 5'1". Yeah.
But man, you can pack some power, I can tell you that. Do you secretly love or hate that song if you hear it, the Baby Shark song?
In the Baby Shark song,
Yeah.
I don't like it. Like, it's not like I hate it, it's just annoying. Like,
Yeah.
it stays in your head the whole time.
Yeah, I don't know many people who do like it. So, and your jiu-jitsu kind of fighting career, that started pretty early, correct? Can you kind of walk us through how that all kind of started for you?
Yeah, I started jiu-jitsu with my 17 years old. My first martial arts is judo. So I came from judo because of my dad. He's a master. So he put me in judo when I was 6 years. And I got into Muay Thai first when I was 15. And then I actually got opportunity to fight for MMA. So that's why I got into jiu-jitsu, because I need the grappling. And I actually fall in love with jiu-jitsu more than the striking. And and then I started to compete. I had a couple of fights in my time, but I started to compete a lot in jiu-jitsu more. And then it just was addicted.
Okay. I like it.
You're a 6-year-old training. Is it like really disciplined at 6 years old, or are you like messing around half the time?
When you're 6 years old, my dad, he's very restricted in the training there, personal training and professor. I didn't miss any class, but when you're very young, it's more like playful, so it's actually more fun. But when you start getting more serious, then the coaches get more hard. I remember like crying every my judo session because my master was really, really like serious. Like he was like, if you don't remember the name in Japanese, you get screwed and you get punishment. Wow. Yeah. Like I remember everybody on the line to start the training, the warm up, everybody's fighting who's going to be the first of the line because he called the names in Japanese. And if you don't get the wrong right, you're screwed.
Wow. That does not sound fun. I'll stick to soccer or golf or something.
I cried every day at 6, so
I still cry most days. It's all right. I know you're kind of training right now. Now, this is going to be a 2-part question. One, can you take me through a day in the life of training? Actually, let's just start there. Well, what's a day in the life of training look like for you?
Well, I'll start with Monday. Like Monday, I usually have a strength condition in the morning, and then I go through a boxing session afternoon, and then I have jiu-jitsu session at night.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you
every day is different for me because I don't have MMA gym, so I train each of my trainees in a separate gym. So every day of the week is kind of different for me.
Okay. And leading, I guess, are you? I don't expect you to break any news right now, but are there any upcoming fights that we should be looking out for that you're going to be in? I didn't see any listed, so I just was curious.
Yes. I'll be fighting for sure. Like I keep asking my manager to give me fight as soon as possible. I want to fight like soon now, but like it's the beginning of the year, so everybody wants to fight, and I just fought in November, so I have to wait that rotative of the fighting. So I'll be fighting probably in the middle of the year.
Okay.
But I can say right now,
Yeah.
I can like breaking news, but yeah, of course, some fights coming up.
Okay. Do you have anybody that you'd want to fight? I know you're sitting at number 10, I believe, right now.
I think I'm number 10.
At number 10. Is there anybody in front of you that you're kind of looking for? Is it Mackenzie Dern? We had her on the podcast, so you can call her out if you want to. No,
I actually don't. I don't have anybody like specific name that I want to fight. I'm down to fight. Over there is gonna be me against me. Like, I'm gonna eventually have to fight everybody, to get the title.
Exactly.
So I just want to fight somebody above me that makes sense for the UFC. Okay. So I'll be ready for anyone.
Okay. I like it. I like it. That's a very political answer right there. You're just like, I just want to fight.
Yeah, I just want to fight, I want to keep challenging myself every fight, to get better of me and like work on my mistakes and work to get better and then challenge myself for the belt when it's time. Yeah.
For sure. Are there any, I guess you could call them like weaknesses right now, like in your fight game that you're really working on that are kind of preparing you for the next step?
Yeah, I do. In my last fight, I really had some hard time with the distance with Yan. I know she's the best strike in the division, I guess, but she did a really good game plan on stopping and with her punches to get inside. But I've been working that. I've been working my angles and getting me more options to get close. Yeah, I've been doing a lot of that.
Okay, awesome. What's your go-to like meal after a fight? Like your I guess your cheat meal after a fight.
Always craving for pasta. Because I want some carbs in my body. Any type of carbs and bread, and pasta. Like I crave Italian food.
Okay. Our buddy Anthony's hopping on. Don't mind him.
What's up, Anthony?
How you doing?
Who is someone, fighter or not, that you would want to spar with just for fun?
Male or female, doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
I would love to spar Mirab. That would be cool.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
That would be nice.
I would not want to spar with him.
That would be so cool just because I think he knows how to spar playful, and he'll show me like some crazy takedowns or something fun to learn. I think that would be cool.
Yeah, that would be awesome. Yeah. Do you have, if you had like a dream like walkout, like you were able to come out and say there was like fireworks or a marching band or like a live shark in a tank that was kind of like rolling behind you, like what would your dream walkout be?
Like a WWE style?
Yeah, like unlimited budget.
I don't know, man, but that'll be cool. Some fireworks, some like, I don't know, maybe some like rapper. I would like to like come like some rapper behind me, like some like about shark and like killing and smash everyone. That would be sick.
What rapper would you pick?
What
rapper would you pick to walk you out?
Lil Baby, yeah.
Okay, Lil Baby?
Yeah,
okay.
He's my favorite.
Okay. I like it. What's the weirdest thing that a fan has ever like said or given to you?
Nossa, I have some fans that send me crazy stuff.
Really?
I don't know if I'm allowed to say over here, though.
Let's hear it. We're not PG. You can tell us whatever you want.
There's like some fan that say they want to drink my ice bath water. Oh, no. They say that they want to lick between my toes. It's so weird.
The toes people are always the grossest. Do they ask for your like training socks and everything like that?
That was also Drew.
The what?
The people, the foot fetish people are always the weirdest.
Yeah, the worst. They can't wait for me to sell my socks or everything else.
That's disgusting.
Worst.
Where are you selling them?
Sweaty.
So
Sweaty
gross.
means like, make sure it's after training. Make sure it's after.
Man, that is, that's strange.
Yeah, it's funny though.
Anthony, I know you just
didn't get any weird gift. I just got a lot of sharks, like stuffing sharks. Yeah.
Stuffed sharks. Yeah, that makes sense. Anthony, do you have any? I know you popped on a little late here. I'll let you answer or ask them if you have some.
No, I mean, my question for you is like, what is your optimal camp time? Do you enjoy like an 8-week camp when you're preparing for a fight, or a 6-week camp, or like what is your regimen? Is it, sparring up until 2 weeks out?
Always in camp. I'm always training. I love the process. I love my routine. I love like my whole routine, like come to my house and like go for training, meet my coach, my friends. So I'm always in camp. The only difference when I have a fight that I have my team meeting and we get more specific, depends who I'm going to fight. So we get strategics and we get like different times to peak in the camp and to like get those waves. So yeah, like, sparring, I'm always sparring at least once a week or twice a week. Even if I don't have a fight or I have a fight, I always want to spar. Yeah, I'm
Nice.
always sparring. Yeah.
And then what about like weight cut? I mean, what's your optimal? Is it the last, 3 days, last 5 days where you're really just
Last week, that's
last
when I'm
week?
like, I starve. I don't have much to cut. I walk kind of light for my weight, but the last week of the camp, that's the one I'm most starving.
And what's that meal after the official weigh-ins? What's your go-to meal?
Pasta,
Pasta.
carbs,
Anthony,
any
I
carbs.
I asked her the post fight meal, and she said pasta, and I was like, I
Yeah,
bet it's just
pasta.
a lot of pasta.
And
I have
yeah,
a hard
question. I
question
mean,
for her.
what is your preference? Do you like fighting like on Apex shows, the smaller venues, or do you enjoy the big arena shows?
Yeah, just the vibe and like the people. I think it gives a lot of more like excitement. Apex is good, so you can hear your coach pretty well. It's like you can hear everything, like even like your friends calling or helping you out in the crowd. You can hear them, but I prefer to fight in the arena. Yeah.
And when you're fighting, do
Oh.
you hear the other coaches, and do you kind of pick up on what they're saying, or
Yeah,
do
I
you?
can hear. No, I can hear what they're saying. If they send something like important, like I can hear like, oh, they're gonna jab. Like I know she's gonna jab me, like, or she's gonna like, oh, shoot. I know they're gonna shoot me, so I'm more alert of that. But I'm always more pay attention on my corner.
Nice.
Anthony and I went to a Apex fight at the beginning of the year, and it was awesome. But yeah, it was very quiet, especially like the prelims. There was like nobody there. It was very quiet. You could
Yeah.
literally hear a pin drop. It was crazy. The last couple fights got pretty rowdy, but no, I'm sure it's a completely different environment to fight in. If you had wait, Drew, you said you had a question. You said you
Oh,
had a
yeah.
random one.
When you take that first punch to the face, what goes through your head? Like, are you so focused that, okay, so for example, I saw a clip where you got kicked in the head, I think, and you just went berserk and just started, like, the announcer's like, oh, she really pissed her off. Like, were you pissed off or were you taking your chance to attack?
No, I think if when I got kicked in the head, just wait. That was opportunity for me to go forward. It just like, oh, I got the punch in my head. Like, what did I do? What did I did to get that punch? That's what I think. What move I did, I got caught. So I was thinking like maybe I didn't do what I did before, so I don't got caught again. So I was trying to think what was my mistake or what is my next move.
Right. I would, like, be seeing stars probably. I don't know. I don't think I would see anything. So anyway, yeah, keep going.
Yeah, I don't get pissed off like, oh, I want to give it back. I would just try to be smart and calm and like, what I have to do or what was my mistake.
What do you do outside the octagon to kind of bring yourself down? I mean, after hard training or after a fight, like, do you take a week off and just, like, what is your break from the sport?
Well, yeah, I take a week off and I love animals and we actually building a mini farm here in my house though. We have chickens. We probably gonna have baby goats soon. My dogs. I have a lizard, I have this parrot screaming here right now. So I just stay with the animals. Like to go to see my family. I like to skateboard, go to the beach, surf, and just take my time in the nature and the animals and get all the energy recovered and come back.
Dr.
Nice.
Doolittle.
Dr. Doolittle. I want to give a quick shout out. I mean, since this is a Brats and Beers podcast, a shout out to 805 Beer. I see you have like a sponsorship with them. How did
805.
There you go.
Let's go.
So,
Hey, locally brewed in Southern California.
Yep. Want to give a quick shout out to them. How did that sponsorship come about? Do you drink a lot of 805? Like, I know you probably have to say that now that you drink a lot of 805 beer, but do you drink a lot of beer in general? And how did that happen?
No, I don't drink a lot of beer, but we're Brazilian, so I have a lot of Brazilian friends, and we always try out barbecues, and we always like get some 805s and drink, and yeah. So I actually really like it, the beer, and then like the people, like they're awesome, like they're super cool to work, like lifestyle, cool, like super nice.
Nice.
That's awesome. So, what's your favorite Brazilian barbecue meat to go along with your beer?
Picanha,
Picanha?
yeah, the best.
I haven't.
Picanha and pão de alho is like a garlic bread that we eat with. Super cool.
I,
Gotta
I,
give me the recipe after that.
I was gonna say I don't know what any of that is, but it sounds amazing. So
Oh, it's so good.
I need to become more cultured. If you had to fight one fictional character, it could be cartoon, movie, superhero, anybody like that, who would you want to fight?
Interesting. I actually don't know. I don't know.
Like SpongeBob or somebody?
Oh, yeah, that'll be cool. That's true. That'll be cool.
Can
Bare
your
knuckle
parents
fighting?
say any words? I can
No,
hear.
he was doing the fire alarm.
It's hilarious.
That is so funny.
Yeah, it's so funny though. He never says anything when we're doing interviews. Start like screaming in the
You
background.
got to check that battery.
Yeah, for sure.
Do you
But
pack
no.
Do you pack anything random in your fight bag on fight day or no? Do you have like anything random non-fight related in there?
Yeah, I do have tennis balls, nunchucks, hakisaki ball. Yeah.
Nice. That's awesome. That's pretty random, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, Drew. Should we do rapid round?
Let's do it.
All right. These are a lot of like either or kind of questions or questions like that. So brats or
Okay.
burgers?
Bruh?
Brats. It's like a hot dog kind of. It's like
Oh, okay. Sorry, burgers.
burgers. Beers or hard alcohol?
Hard alcohol.
Okay. Breakfast or dinner?
Dinner.
Okay. Favorite food?
We know
Sushi.
this. Oh, I thought you say pasta.
No, pasta just after
That's right.
after wake up. But Japanese food, sushi.
Okay. Love sushi. What's the most overrated food in your opinion?
What do you mean overrated?
Like that everyone loves and you just do not like a food that you really don't like that you don't get the hype for. McDonald's, I like it.
Yeah.
Christmas or Halloween?
Christmas.
Christmas. TV shows or movies?
Movies.
Favorite TV show to binge?
What is that?
Like to just watch, almost like a guilty pleasure, like to turn on and watch all the time. Like, do you have anything that is kind of like your go-to? Like The Office or Friends or anything? No?
No,
Nothing?
I don't. I don't watch my TV shows.
Okay. Batman
Yes,
or
she's
Superman?
Batman.
Batman. Crunchy peanut butter or creamy?
Cream.
Android or iPhone?
iPhone.
We've asked every guest that question, and everyone has said iPhone. I'm the only person on Earth apparently with an Android, so that's fine.
Really? My dad's Android. No
Let's
worries.
go.
Yeah, John, you're an old man.
I know a couple of people who's all about
Dogs or cats?
dogs.
Dogs. Dream vacation spot.
A vacation spot,
Yeah.
a beach.
A beach. Okay. Anywhere specific? Any beach specific or
No, I just like to be at
just
the
any beach?
Yeah.
Okay. Striking or grappling? What do you prefer?
Grappling.
Yeah. Fight a zombie or fight a vampire?
A zombie.
Okay.
Yeah.
Would you
That
prefer
would be cool.
to win by armbar or knockout? Armbar. What's one word to describe your fighting style?
I don't know. I'll say grappler.
Grappler. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And then the
Yeah.
last one I have is your favorite fighter to watch.
Favorite fighter. Favorite.
Favorite fighter.
Khabib
Okay.
was my favorite.
Was the
Yeah,
favorite?
he was my favorite.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Drew, do you have any to add or no?
Oh, just thank you so much for coming on and
Yeah.
good
Oh,
luck.
yeah.
We can't
Yeah.
wait to watch you.
We're
Thank you, guys.
we're excited. We've been looking at coming to some fights this year. So
Yeah.
whether it's at the Apex or somewhere else, we're gonna keep an eye out and hopefully we can make it to one of your fights. That'd be so cool.
Awesome. That'd be great.
Awesome. Well,
Thank you.
thank you so much for hopping on.
Thank
We
you.
appreciate it.
Yeah.
And best of luck, okay?
Appreciate. Bye
All
bye.
right. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye-bye.